You know, do good videos. I think there's a requirement. You gotta have coffee. Okay, coffee is what, man, that sets the video right there. All right, what's going on, guys? This video is a subscriber request. Had a couple of people actually ask about the head wraps that I like to wear. Let me give you a little background on that real quick without turning this into a boring thing. I like to wear head wraps a lot, not to be cool or a fashion statement. It's for one reason and one reason only. When I get out and do stuff here in this area of the country, it's hot. And when it's real hot, I sweat a lot. I get tired of wiping burning sweat out of my eyes and stuff all the time. It started way back. I don't know. I've been using them for a long time. I wear them in martial arts classes all the time. Just, again, keep sweat out of my eyes. That's number one primary reason why I do it. It also keeps, sun off my head if I'm outside. So there's side benefits from it. And then I found that there are some survival benefits to one. You can take it off and use it as a rag. You can wet it and wipe yourself down, using water. Make a bandage out of it if you need to. I mean, there's all kind of little things that, you can find uses for. But for me, the primary reason is just it keeps sweat out of my eyes. Somebody wanted to know where I got them from and all that. Cohill asked about. I make them myself. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you guys in case y'all are interested. There's not anywhere to buy them at, at least not like I like. The way I do them basically comes from the old original one that I was using, which is this. And this is an old bandage, military bandage. My dad was a corpsman in the Navy back in the late 50s, early to mid 60s. And we still have tons of these all over the place, okay? This is just a plain old triangular bandage from back in the day. Guys used to use these for all kind of stuff back in the day besides bandages, believe it or not. So what I did was just took measurements off this and adjusted it and made my own. So it's roughly, see if I can do this on camera without totally, on the long side, let's see, there's 36 and 36 and 46. It's roughly about 54 inches on the long side and then about 36 inches on the two short sides. I shrunk those numbers down a little bit so the ones I make aren't quite as big, but they're fairly close. All you got to do is find you some material that you like. Now the best material to use is a really soft, thin polyester material or a polyester cotton blend material. You can use 100% cotton, like the jersey style cotton, but just understand that it doesn't dry out as fast. It's not quite as good as a synthetic or synthetic blend. Now, like this one is made from 100% polyester. It's from what some base layer t-shirts are made from, and you can see it's kind of thin with the light hitting it. But if you can find some material like that, check your fabric shops, check eBay, different places like that. You can get plain material like this. This is just some IX material that I got. This is like the jersey knit material. It's real soft. It's a little heavier, a little thicker than the other. Same thing with this one. It's just some of the ATAX FG. This one's like a blend, if I remember right. It's polyester cotton blend. I could be wrong. You want it a little bit stretchy. Don't worry about the edges or anything. All I do is just cut it into a triangle and roll with it. Because all you're going to do after you cut your triangle, and again, take those measurements that I gave you. You can shorten them a little bit if you need to, make it not quite as big. Just remember, if you keep it big, you can still use it to make a sling out of for your arm that you can tie around your neck, bandage, I mean, just all kinds of stuff, okay? And all you do is hold it up, get your pointing down to the ground, and then kind of center it up. I like to pull it so it's right about where my forehead is. Grab your two long ends, pull it around back, and tie it in a simple square knot, and kind of keep everything together. And there you go. Easy peasy. It's nice and thin. You can actually wear it under a hat if you need to, which again, it'll soak up sweat, keep it from running in your face. In the hot weather here, I like to use it under a boonie hat. That way I can take the boonie hat off and I've still got this, covering my head if I stop to do something. So hopefully that shows up on the camera, and that's just real quick. I mean, I ain't got to be perfect. I'm not trying to make a fashion statement or nothing. So there you go. That's a quick down and dirty tutorial on my head wraps. Hope you guys like it. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.